Dear wine drinkers, I'm in Istria, Croatia, and this episode will be about the great local variety called TERAN. Watch it until the end. As you know, I'm a big fan of local autochthonous grape varieties. I think that every region and every country should cherish its originality and should really praise the local grapes. And that's why when I'm in Istria, Croatia, I need to talk to you about TERAN, which is the second most important grape for this region. The first one would be, of course, Malvasia istriana. I hope that you saw my episode I made actually just exactly before the whole COVID started in 2020 with Mr. Rożanic. Please watch the episode if you haven't seen it yet. And in this episode, I asked few local winemakers about TERAN variety, and actually I also asked them about a little scandal or a little dispute about the use of the TERAN name of the wine bottles, the dispute which actually lasted for a few years between Slovenia and Croatia, but you need to watch it until the end to know what I'm actually talking about. I'm now in the little village of Motowun on top of a very picturesque hill with great views on the vineyards, and this region actually is the beating heart of TERAN, but also the region of truffles. And now I'm going to eat a lot of truffles and drink a lot of TERAN. TERAN is local or international grape?
TERAN is a local grape.
Where is it growing?
It is growing in Istria and a small part in Slovenia and Italy.
It's growing here in Istria, but when we say Istria, it means in Croatian part, Slovenian part and Italian part of Istria.
Where is Istria?
Istria, it's the middle of the world, the heart of the world.
Istria is a peninsula on the Adriatic Sea, very close to Venice and close to the continent of Croatia.
Red or white?
TERAN is black.
Solo or in blends?
We use it mostly solo, but it did very nice also in blends.
Wood or no wood?
Always wood.
Yes, wood, but big wood.
How does TERAN taste?
The taste is spicy, pepper, and also a lot of fruits, cherries.
I usually say that it's a wild beast of Istria. It's not classical wine, it have to be explained, and it is very high in acidity, low in alcohol, very intensive color and this earthiness. So all these things put it a little bit apart from the world standards.
Spicy and fruity with high acid.
Do you like it?
I like it a lot.
It's the best red wine in the world.
Is it a difficult grape to cultivate?
I would say yes, because it has a big grapes, and if you don't cut the yield, you cannot reach the complexity.
Is Terra Rossa important for TERAN?
Of course, a lot of iron and give to wine a specific character.
Is it a wine to age?
It's beautiful for age wine.
I like it also when it's young, but it definitely give me a big pleasure when I taste it after 10 and more years.
Best pairing for TERAN?
For TERAN, for sure, some beautiful steak with our typical asparagus or with the truffles.
It's nice to blend it with some classical manestra of Istria, and I would go on maybe some stews, some game.
Can you explain the TERAN gate?
All started in 2013 when Slovenia tries to block Croatian use of the name of TERAN, but TERAN is common heritage of all our countries. Before we were separate countries, it has a long tradition of 700 years on this territory, so it took us a lot of emotions, and it was pretty hard for our hearts, but at the end now we are using this name. We are not blocking anybody else, but we are very proud about use of TERAN because it's part of our territory.
TERAN is Istrian. TERAN is not Croatian. TERAN is not Slovenian, not Italian. It's Istria. It's a region.
So, what do you think? I'm sure that now you want to taste some TERAN. Please come to Croatia, come to Istria, because it's so beautiful and the wines have such good quality. And please give us your thumbs up, give us your comments about maybe your best experience with Croatian wines, and subscribe our channel What a Wine, Ale Wino, and see you next time every Wednesday at 5.